So we got an interesting report from Ken Rosenthal this morning that the Red Sox are apparently comfortable keeping all four of their outfielders. And this isn't that surprising to me because to this point it seems like the Red Sox are only going to make a move that benefits them, and trading Duran for like a back end starter certainly would not make them a better team. Given that the majority of the starters on our team are already back end guys. Like Sonny Gray, I think it's a good three. Brian Bayo is kind of a three. And then you've got Garrett Crochet, who's an absolute ace, one of the top guys in the league. The Red Sox still need a 1P, though. They need somebody who could pitch next to Crochet because a team like the Yankees, they've got Garrett Cole coming back. Certainly, they've also got Max Fried, who's one of the best pitchers in baseball. The Red Sox don't have that, at least in my opinion. So unless they're getting like a Joe Ryan or a Hunter Green or a Cole Reagans, I don't see much of a reason to trade Duran. I mean, we're talking about a guy who, in a down year, is what everyone's saying, had a 4.7 WAR. He's got a good glove in left field. He's got blazing speed. Doesn't have the most power in the world, but Duran still hits a ton of doubles and triples, and his extra bases actually, I'm pretty sure, were towards the top of the league last season. I don't have the number on that, but just from watching him, like this guy, man, he's one of the best players in the game. He stole 24 bases. Duran, yeah, I mean, he wasn't the best in the playoffs. He can't hit lefties, but certainly he's one of the best premier left fielders in baseball. He can also even play center field, which makes him that much more valuable. So for Boston, I think the reason why a lot of Red Sox fans want him to be moved is because, well, of course, you can only play three outfielders unless you put one at DH. So that's the first thing, but it's also Masataka Yoshida. And my thing with Yoshi is, yeah, if he could stay healthy, he's got a ton of potential, obviously. I think he's one of the best pure hitters in baseball in terms of just contact. He doesn't strike out. I feel like the Red Sox are kind of speaking highly on him to try to get a team to take him on. Like if the Red Sox got an offer for Yoshida, can pretty much promise you they take it. They'd have to package money towards his contract. So like when the Red Sox got Sonny Gray, for example, they paid basically his entire salary. I think in order for the Red Sox to trade Yoshida, they'd have to do that as well, or like a good majority of it. And Yoshida, like, he hasn't really proven that much as a Red Sox, if I'm being completely honest with you. I like Yoshida, and he's not that much different than Duran in the sense of if you DH both of them, they both can't hit lefties. They both don't have any power. Like, they're not hitting the ball at the park. But at least Duran does have that speed and can play in the outfield. But, I mean, it's just a night and day difference. Like, you go look at, what's Masa... I mean, I don't need to explain to anyone that Duran's better, but Masataka Yoshida WAR. It might even be negative, if I'm being completely honest with you. 0.2. I was close. Yeah. I mean, horrible defender, no speed, no power, doesn't strike out, does hit for contact, obviously has a niche, like against right-handed pitching. If you kind of just want him to advance runners, I mean, yeah, that's fantastic. But he didn't even play against the Yankees. I mean, yeah, he came in to pinch hit, but Duran's an everyday guy, and you got to trade him at the value of the Duran from 2 seasons ago where he was, I think, eighth in MVP voting. I mean, this guy is just an absolute stud. And Red Sox fans can't forget that just because Roman Anthony came up and looks like a generational type of talent. If it were up to me, I would trade Duran for pitching, assuming you get, again, a Joe Ryan or a Cole Reagans. But if you don't get anyone of that caliber, then just hold on to him and just understand that, yeah, like you're never going to be a worse team with too many outfielders. That's not a thing. Oh, we've got too many good outfielders. Oh, boy. Like, no, that doesn't exist. So put Roman in left, center field, Ceddanne Rafaela, right field, Wilyer Abreu, and then to this point, you're talking about basically DHing Duran. I would put money towards Yoshida's deal and just move him and get rid of that. And then what do you do with Christian Campbell? That's going to be kind of the question here. I mean, maybe you move him. Trevor Story will play short. Alex Bregman hopefully will play third, and then second base will be Marcelo Meyer. If Bregman doesn't come back, then Meyer to third, and then second base, like, I don't know, Ketel Marte or maybe Donovan from the Cardinals. Your guess is as good as mine, but all I know is that I wouldn't be in a rush if I'm the Red Sox and Craig Breslow to be able to move Duran, because when he's out there and healthy, he just makes the Red Sox a much better team. And he didn't play well against the Yankees, but I'm looking at Duran in the sense of, like, I'm not just forgetting that he was All-Star Game MVP. He was an MVP caliber player. I know what I'm getting out of him, and that's a ton of speed, good leadership, of course, very, very solid, good defense, and just someone who I can put towards the top of the lineup, and he can basically hit a single and then steal second base, so it's a double anyway. Yeah, I'm hoping they keep Duran. I like him a lot. from a business standpoint, I mean, it might not make the most sense to keep him, but it does if you're thinking about what the Red Sox are getting offered. Because right now, it doesn't seem like Duran is getting the type of offers that the Red Sox had wanted coming into the winter. Teams are looking at what he did last season and trying to trade for that player, which even to that point, I mean, Duran would still get a good return, but like if we're talking about someone who's going to start every fourth day, I mean, I'd rather just take the everyday outfielder that again had a WAR of 4 point, what did I say, 7? Yeah, 4.7. 16 home runs, 159 hits, 24 steals, 84 runs batted in, OPS of 774, which is pretty damn good. On base percentage, OPS plus. I mean, Duran, his lack of power holds him back, but like if you look at the Duran of last season, I posted a story about Jarren Duran saying that he is the only player in Major League history to have multiple seasons with 40 plus doubles, 10 plus triples, 15 plus home runs, 20 plus stolen bases, 50 plus walks. He reached these thresholds in both 2024 and 25. Was his 2025 as good as his 24? No, but Duran is still a valuable asset. And then I captioned it, Duran is one of the best players in baseball. I guess the Red Sox should be asking for a you-know-what ton with the skull emoji. And I think this was Duran's dad actually replied to the story. And that was never my intention, but I mean, I'm just kind of stating what I see. I'm not saying Jarren Duran's like my favorite player on the team, but I am saying that he is one, without question, one of the best players in the team, and he should go for a ton. The Red Sox don't need prospects, obviously, because they're in win-now mode. Had they needed that, if they were rebuilding, then yeah, I mean, just ship them away for a bunch of prospects to the Dodgers or something. But right now, I need another pitcher next to Crochet. Doesn't have to be someone as good as Crochet, but it does have to be someone who I can trust every single second day of the 5, right? Every 5 days, day 2, I need consistency. And the Red Sox, it clearly are not getting anything close to that. So, okay, cool. Keep Duran. Eventually, someone's going to budge. If they don't, well, the Red Sox now have a better offense, right? And they've still improved the pitching with Oviedo, Sonny Gray, and there's still, I think, Michael King they're in on. So there's a lot of pitchers that the Red Sox are still trying to bring in. But I really don't want them to trade Jarren Duran for pitching unless it's an ace, if I'm being completely honest. Because you can go ahead and trade. So you have Peyton Tolley, Connolly Early. You've got Kyle Harrison. Like, if you're going to go get a pitcher, then yeah, package those guys. And if it's Duran and maybe like a top pitching prospect for an ace, I mean, I think that's even too much. Like, that's just, so that's the thing is, I don't think the Red Sox are gonna realistically reach an agreement at least anytime soon. So go ahead and just keep Duran, man. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you. Peace. I'm not the biggest Jarren Duran fan in the world, but he's one of the best players in baseball, and it's laughable to think that the Red Sox should trade him without getting, like, again, a pitcher who can go out there and start every second day